Learning English with English Faculties.
All right, so welcome back to your next session. Last session, we did a couple of paraphrasing, and you have definitely improved in the way you are paraphrasing. So today, we will move on to the actual IELTS writing, right?
Yes. Yes.
One of the most common essay that you get in your IELTS task 2 is called an agree-disagree essay.
Yes, sir.
Disagree essay. All right. This is also called your opinion essay, whether you agree or you disagree. Your what is your opinion about it, right? And agree disagree essay or agree disagree questions are one of the most common essays that you get for IELTS. And that is why this is the first essay we are starting with. Now, there
Okay.
are a few things that we need to learn before we go into writing an essay, and that is to understand what is the structure of an agree disagree essay. One of the reasons
Ye-
that you need to know this good is because when you are there in your examination hall trying to write an essay, the one thing that should be on your mind is what to write and not how to write. Okay. So we will
ye-
go through a structure, a skeletal structure that we will use for all agree disagree essay. Okay. All
Okay,
right.
sir.
So the first thing that you will have in your essay is your introduction. So we'll start with paragraph 1, and that is introduction, right? Now, I will teach you how to write this essay sentence wise. So, the first sentence that we take, so sentence 1 will always be your paraphrase. Okay?
Okay.
Paraphrase question. Okay? The sentence 2 is your opinion statement. So I'll explain you what is this opinion statement. Mhm. Opinion statement. Sentence 3 is your outline statement. Okay. And that is the end of your paragraph 1. So you will have just 3 sentences in this. Sentence 1, which is a paraphrasing, which is paraphrase question, or which is the paraphrasing of your question statement. Then you will have your opinion statement. Where is that you stand in terms of whether you agree or disagree, and then your outline statement. Okay. So as we proceed, when we start writing the essay, I'll explain you what this is as well. Mhm. We come to
Yes.
paragraph 2. Paragraph 2 is your, we can say it as outline 1. Okay. Now, what all do we have in this? So, we'll say this as sentence 1 again. And this is, I'll say it as first topic. Okay. Then you have your sentence 2, which is explain topic, right? And then you have your sentence 3, and that is example. That is the end of your paragraph 2. Now we come to paragraph 3. And this is outline 2. I'll explain you what outline is, but as of now, understand it as it is. So you come to sentence 1 in here, and that is in here your second topic. Okay, sentence 2 is your explain it. And sentence 3 is your example. Okay. And the last
Yes, sir.
paragraph, paragraph 4, is your conclusion paragraph. And in this, we'll have just one sentence. And that is summary. All right. Now,
Got it.
this is how you would write an entire essay. You will have paragraph number 1, which is your introduction paragraph. That is where you introduce your reader to what you're writing about. So in that case, you will write the paraphrase question, and then you will give your opinion, like whether you agree to it or whether you don't agree to it. All right. And then the
Got it.
outline is what are the reasons you are giving for whether agreeing to it or whether not agreeing to it. So instead of this outline statement, you can also say reason statement. So outline 1 or reason 1. You can also say this, and you can say reason 2. So you give your paraphrase, you do your paraphrase, then you give your agreement, whether you agree or disagree, and then you give reason. For example, let's say there is a question that says all junk food. There was an essay that we were paraphrasing last session. So there was all junk food should be banned, whether you agree or disagree. Okay. Now I'll paraphrase it and then I will say, I completely agree. So that is my opinion statement, right? And then I will say,
Right.
because junk food makes people fat and it increases their medical bills, or it makes them prone to a lot of life-threatening diseases, life-threatening ailments, right? So I've given 2 reasons. One is that it is unhealthy, yeah, and you should
Yes.
not the same kind of reason. This is something that you need to understand when you're writing an essay. Your reason should not be the same. It should be like 2 sides of a coin. They should be different from each other, but then they should be like one coin. So we can say, what are the reasons? Junk food. Give me one reason why you should not have junk food. Give me one reason.
One.
Give me one reason.
Yeah, one is like apart from what you mentioned.
Yeah, any reason.
Like you mentioned that it increases medical bills. So
let's say it increases medical bills.
right.
Okay, what will be the reason number one?
Number one would be that it increases weight.
And that eventually leads to the increase in medical bill, right?
Oh, right. Okay.
No, so we cannot say that.
I mean, since sorry, I was thinking that since most junk food they're oily, so I was thinking if we could relate it to cholesterol
You have to
level,
give
maybe.
to cholesterol again will come under the medical part.
Oh. Also, it can't be even related at
No,
all.
we have to give two independent reasons, but they should support each other.
Oh.
That is a tricky part.
Can we say that because junk food does not provide us the nutrients
We can say that.
that
So it
one
it
should
is
have
it
in their
is
diet?
yes. So it is not good for your cognitive abilities, right? Not
Right.
good for cognitive growth, right? Now, see, you have given two reasons, right? So this is reason number, if I say this is reason one, and this is your reason two. Now, this will come in para one, right? And this will come in para two.
Right.
All right. So one of the marking criteria that you have in IELTS essay writing is called the cohesiveness. That means how you prepare the reader what you are going to speak in the next paragraph. Cohesion and cohesiveness, how
Okay.
you are binding that paragraph. This is there in everything that you write, any academic writing. It has to be there. How you bind the reader or tell the reader what is that you're going to speak next, right? So when you say two reasons, so in here you have given, let's say this is your outline, this is your reason statement, and you're giving two reasons. I would completely agree that junk food should be banned because it is not good for cognitive growth and it also increases your medical bill. Or you can say it 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 gives you health issues, right? Hmm? So you have given two
So that's
reasons.
paragraph one where we have to
That is
just
paragraph one. Yes, that's it. That is
so
all you have to
that
do.
we have to just give statements of the reasoning, like the two reasons, and then the next two paragraphs will be explaining each reason
Each
separately
reason
with an example.
separately. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. All right. So what happens is that this paragraph, you can write this paragraph in approximately 70 words. Okay. And you keep your conclusion in 70 words. All right. Your paragraph two, you need to keep it in 60 words. And paragraph one in 60 words and paragraph two in 60 words. And here you have 70 plus 60 plus 60 plus 70 is equal to. It should have calculated it. Why it did not calculate?
Sorry, sir, your voice was muffled.
I was just writing 60. So 60 is your 70. 70 is your paragraph 1.
Okay.
70 is your paragraph 1. 60 is your paragraph 2. 60 is your paragraph 3. And 70 is your conclusion. So this is 120, 120 plus 140. So that becomes
260. 260.
approximately 260 words, right? Your essay should be 250 words, and up to 260 is fine. So this is how you balance your essay. Now, when you write essay aesthetically, it should not be that your introduction paragraph is like 100 words and your conclusion is just 2 lines. Okay, that doesn't look nice aesthetically. So what we have to do is that when you're writing this essay, make sure that it is balanced, it is well balanced. Okay, so you have paragraph 1, which goes for 70 words, paragraph 4, which goes for 70 words, and try and write in the mid paragraphs in 60 words. And if you follow this pattern, if you follow this sentence by sentence layout of writing the essay, it usually balances, give or take a couple of words. Usually it will remain within 250 to 60 words. Okay. And this is one format you need to remember, because when you're there and writing your IELTS essay, this should be by heart. The only thing that you should be involving your brain is not in thinking how to write, but what to write. Okay, so finding these reasons is going to be, challenging at times. These deciding factors are going to be challenging at times.
Yes.
Right? Now, based on this, let's take one essay topic. Let's take it as junk food. Some people urge that junk food should be banned in school canteens. Do you agree or disagree? Okay, this is your statement. This is your question statement. This is your question. How would you take the first paragraph? Can you dictate me the first paragraph? That would be, first thing would be paraphrase. Paraphrase.
Yes.
Can you paraphrase it?
Yes, sir. Just a second. I was writing down the question.
Let me see if I can add.
Some people urge that.
And in school.
Can we say a number of people? So can you write it down and send it to you?
I can write. Just dictate that to me.
I was thinking we could say a number of people
A number
argue, a number of people
of people argue
that um
that.
so for junk can we use processed?
Process we can.
Okay, argue that processed food
Hmm. Hmm.
should be for banned we can use prohibited.
Prohibited might not give the, you know, mm, the real, exactly the same. Um,
Okay.
that sense, essence. We can say
Number of
restricted.
people.
We can say
Right.
restricted, but I
Okay.
would say should be. Yeah, we can say restricted.
Right. Should be restricted in
Mhm.
school cafeterias.
Let's keep it as canteen. Cafeterias can also do. Okay. Now you have said this. This is your paraphrase, right?
Right.
The next thing that you need to do is to your opinion. Do you agree or disagree?
Sir, we
Do you-
can't mix, right? We
no, you're
can't
not
say
mixed.
partially agree or partially.
No. You
Okay.
can say that, but that is going to complicate your life because it is very difficult to justify, two things in that within that word limit. Okay. Unless and until it is something that you cannot agree to, like smoking is very good for health. You cannot agree to it, right? So unless and until it is something like that, please agree. It is easier to agree. This is not a
Okay.
test of your ethical beliefs, right? It is not about what you
Okay.
believe is right or wrong. It is about clearing the essay. Please do not try to prove yourself that because nobody is bothered. The one who is reading that essay is not bothered. So unless and until it is
Yes.
something that you cannot support, it is it is very wrong to support or you cannot justify it. Please always agree. It is okay. Agree.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir.
And you will always say this essay. You will not say I completely agree. This essay completely agrees that. Okay, how would you write? This essay completely agrees.
But sir,
Any
isn't
idea?
after that you have to give the
Hmm.
reasoning, right?
Your opinion.
um but sir, we can't repeat anything that we already wrote in the paraphrase, right?
Yeah. You can in
Mm-hmm.
a more clever way. Instead of that, you can say this essay completely agrees since it. What was the reason that we took?
um
It
Not good for cognitive growth.
not
So can we
good.
say that instead of not good for cognitive growth, I mean that's good as well. Can we say that that avoiding junk food can increase concentration for
No, 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 no,
students?
no, 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 no. You're making
Oh,
your life difficult. Keep this simple.
oh, okay.
Okay. Keep
Okay.
this simple. Because when you say avoiding, you are taking in a negative statement, and it is very difficult to justify a
Okay.
negative statement. Okay, keep it
Okay.
simple. Okay, not good for cognitive and in children, right? And what was the next?
Medical
And
bills.
and eventually adds up to medical bills. Okay. Now, if you see in here, you have given two reasons here. So, not good for cognitive development. This is one reason. Eventually adds up medical bill. It is two reasons. So, this you will take in paragraph 1. This you will take in paragraph 2.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah. This is a simplified way of writing. I want you to start writing in a simplified manner. As we progress, I will tell you how to make it more complex, by the usage of words, how to make it more sophisticated. The polishing and the fine polishing, we will do it when we start writing it. As of now, learn to write like this. And then, when you go down to the next paragraph, you just start with um, expansion of your point, reason 1 and reason 2. Hmm?
Got it.
So how do you expand? Let me try and expand it, this one. Hmm. Not good for cognitive. Children in the age group of, let's say, 5 to 15 need nutritious food for proper development of their cognitive skills. Right? Since and, or just say and, fast food is proven to lack any element required, any element required for it, right? So what did I do in here? I spoke about the topic and I'm trying to explain the topic, okay? And then I say, a recent study by WHO, WHO proves that children on junk, on regular junk, reg- regular diet of junk food, uh, their cognitive skills deteriorate by over 48%. Now, this example need not be, authentic. Okay, you can just make it up. All right,
Okay, sir.
you can just make it up. On an average, you will write about 8 to 10 words in a line. Okay, in one line. It is
Okay,
8 to
sir.
10 words depending on your handwriting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 into 7?
56.
56. How much words do we need? Approximately? How many words do we
70.
need? 60. Paragraph 1 is 7.
Oh, right.
60.
Sir, you said paragraph 1 is 70.
This is paragraph 1. This is
Oh,
paragraph
sorry, my bad.
2.
Sorry, paragraph 2. Right.
Be here,
So
be here.
if in paragraph we have in paragraph 1, we have, like, for example, I counted the words and we wrote 35 words. So
Mhm.
accordingly, we can add the words in the other paragraphs, right?
Yeah, 2 and 3 you can add. Usually try to match the paragraph 1 and paragraph 4.
Okay.
Right? And this is how you write the paragraph 2. The same way you can write paragraph 3 and then you can do the conclusion. So what I want you to do is that take one topic from the list that you have. Take one topic that is an agree-disagree essay, which says that whether you agree or whether you disagree. Take that and try to write it in the similar manner. Okay?
Okay, sir. Okay, so I don't have to continue with this, or should I
No.
complete this and then do another
You
topic
can
as well?
complete this if you wish. You can complete this and then you can move
Okay,
on to the next one.
okay, sir.
Okay? Now, if you see this, your essay writing has, considerably become easy, right? It, it
Yes,
it's
sir.
it it's very fluidic now because you know what you have to write. You know?
Right.
It's not
It's like when
complicated
you
anymore.
know which sentence includes what, you can make the mind map accordingly, and then you just have to
Mm,
put all of them in places.
yes,
So this is
exactly.
much more easier.
Easier, simplified way. And if you learn
Right.
how to write in this manner, if you learn how to write in this manner,
Yes.
you can write this essay in, in without 25 minutes if you
Okay, sir.
get good at this. Okay, so just within 25 minutes, you can write one essay. Yeah,
Got it, sir.
great. So I want you to write one essay for your next session.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Do you have any
Yes,
doubts?
sir. No, sir. So could you share this on WhatsApp?
This is on, you have an access to this notebook. I have
I
sent you that.
do.
You have an
Okay.
access to this.
Okay, I'll check that. Yes, sir.
Mhm. You have an access to this.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we'll meet up in the next session.
Okay, sir.
Yeah?
Thank you. Bye bye.
Take care. Thank you. Bye.